I'm watching his YouTube page right quick to see if it happens, but I hit broadcast already, just in case. He said he's getting an error. Crap. Let me see if there's another way I can invite him. Why is this happening? And it's still not showing up on, like, YouTube. I don't get this.
Oh, wow.
All right, let me see. What's his thing? If I get him with his email.
Let's make that arm top, boy. Let's make that arm top. Oh, come on. This submission system is one of the worst submission systems I play with.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the if you played the EA MMA game back on 360.
It really
right, we're officially like live like we're supposed to be. So let me get Fame in here. YouTube acting stupid.
Oh, that's new.
Let me send him this one. Fame, try that one. All right.
Let me work this body some more.
Wait for Nicodemus. Welcome to episode 30, guys. If you guys are in there, we're gonna add this to
today, not today. Oh, we got in. Let go.
Yeah, we're finally in here. Like now, I gotta resend this. If anybody's out here watching, try to retweet this. Yeah, we live.
Oh, really?
Link,
about time.
like and share. TiC. Writer's block. Episode 30. Episode 30. You know why we was able to go live?
Why?
Because I took out the PS4.
Oh yeah, I'm good now. Thank you, man.
You lying?
No, I took out the name. I took out the name and started a new one.
Sony tripping, bruh.
Bastards. Yeah.
Oh, come on. I hit
That's
reverse.
crazy, B.
Yeah.
You did it. I gotta see this, man.
Yeah, it's not in the name. I had took it out the name.
And then we can, man. Sony needs to come off that high horse, man. This is what happens when you let a company get way too comfortable and do whatever the hell they want to do and take away your freedom of speech. It's already out, man. The image is out. People see it. Deal with it. It's out.
Oh, really? You got one?
No, I watched videos on them. But
guys in the chat say Nicodemus is in Home Depot working.
Nick finally bought him a grown man console.
Is
Proud of him.
buying the best console on the block.
Y'all want to see it?
Yeah, let's
man.
see that sexy. Let's see that sexy thing.
Why the hell he not moving on my screen? He just standing still.
Because he got that T-Mobile lag. Yeah. No, we didn't see it. Your service. Log into
picture.
Best Buy's Wi-Fi.
Your
Here we
picture
go.
frozen, B.
Top rope DDT. Oh.
You're playing WWTK, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
You see, now Sony blocked our show from starting, and now they blocking Nick from showing his Xbox. Boy.
Yeah, man.
They
Sony
blocked it?
out here looking like some haters, man.
You got to leave and come back in, Nick.
Oh, that sucks. Oh,
Stop
man.
using iPhones, fam.
Truth.
I kind of I want Call of Duty since it's back.
Now you got your grown man console. You need your grown man phone.
Wait, he got the T-Mobile connection right now.
Man, that's Metro. Metro iPhone. That's Cricket Wireless.
All right, so shout out to everybody watching. If you can, it says that there's so far 15 of you watching. We about to have one hell of a show, so hit the like button. Make sure you share it on your Twitter feed. Make sure you share it on Facebook. I am your host, Kid Smooth, aka the best bot with the best box, and Nicodemus is currently buying the best box, so we will.
There you go.
We don't mind his tardiness today. But shouts out to Famey and T. Welcome back.
And what's going on, man? I am sick as hell, so I don't know how long I'm actually gonna run tonight. You know, I've been going through the motions lately, man. Being sick, and I got this torn ligament.
Thank you, man.
So I've been going through the motions, man. But it is good to be back, man. Happy to be with the fellas. It's episode 30, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to everybody that's in the panel. Sub to everybody. Got your gamer news from TiCGN.com. And yeah, man, let's get it rolling.
Yep. And DemiGod, what's up?
What's up, everybody? DemiGod Reviews here. If you're glad to be here, glad to talk about some games, and just drop my review on 7 Days to Die. Let's have some fun.
Nice. Demi should have a lot to say because he got this show prepared today with all the topics. So Demi should not be quiet today. And what's up to that my man Undead?
What's going on? Glad to be on the podcast again. Talk about all the shenanigans of the week.
All right, Nicodemus, you ready to show that best box?
Yeah, I'm checking out right now.
Tell him to show. Put the cashier on camera and show him that sexy beach.
I left a line already. All he had to say, he was surprised I was getting one because he knows I'm a PlayStation guy.
He's surprised that you grew up and got a grown man console? Shame on you.
I don't want to hear all that. He was just surprised I got this Xbox because he knows I'm a PlayStation guy. So he said he was thinking about getting one, but he's too busy with PlayStation.
Well, now that you got your grown man console, I need you to get your grown man Android phone. Because
Yeah. All right, Nicodemus. I just need you to. You will make this podcast much better once you take yourself off camera and put that camera on that Xbox.
What?
The Xbox is the.
Whatever. Can y'all see it?
No. Keep talking.
pull back. And pull back and keep talking.
Hold on.
Man, nobody wants to see your chin here. We wants to see the Xbox One S.
Kid Smooth jealous because he can't grow no full
I
mustache.
know you stop hating, dog.
I got more hair on my chin than any of you guys got. All right, never mind.
What?
But anyway,
All right,
my
man.
hair on my chin is like,
boy.
You know
yeah,
what
about
balls
that. This is all I need.
Let me see.
Hey.
Y'all can see.
Yeah.
Look at that beast. Look at that, boy. That's the God Box One.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, son.
You guys.
I'm proud father.
You
man.
will be enlightened, my friend.
Y'all
I'm a
pathetic.
proud father.
Nicodemus is smiling as much as I was when my kid was born. Like, this is
Applause.
ridiculous.
Yo, he gonna be cheesing the whole time he plugged the Xbox in. No lie. Listen, when he came to my crib and I put that controller in his hand, it was all smiles, bro. He was cheesing the whole time with that Xbox, B.
Because I like video games, dog.
No, because you've been in denial for the last 4 years, and you finally got to see the truth.
You guys are ridiculous. No, Xbox finally delivered some stuff I want. That's all it is, okay?
Sure,
All that is.
sure. Well, once again, everybody, welcome to episode 30. We had some technical difficulties. That's why we're kind of somewhat late, but we got one hell of a show. Shouts out to Nicodemus because he finally joined the best box team by getting that Xbox One S.
Oh, Xbox Live Party Chat gonna be lit tonight.
It is going to be lit. All right. To those, somebody asked me, how do you get on this podcast? You know what to do. Follow me on Twitter or follow Fame on Twitter and ask them. And ask me if you're following one of us on Twitter.
Hold on.
gotta
hold on.
send
Somebody
$20 you gotta
said
send
this
$20
on
to
the podcast?
PayPal.
Hold on. You said somebody
Sit.
on the podcast?
Huh?
You gotta
Said
send
somebody
$20 to my
on the
PayPal.
podcast?
Yeah.
I'm the associate producer. Y'all gotta go through me.
You're an associate producer. You ain't the talent scout.
Right.
No.
Yeah,
Fame is
that
the talent scout.
That doesn't include talent
Y'all
scouting.
making up positions. Y'all making up stuff.
Listen, I'm still HR. Damn it.
So, what we gonna start with? I don't want to start with the Slim yet because I don't want our podcast to get sniped 10 minutes in. So let's go. Nicodemus was asking us about me and Demi about Titanfall, and should we discuss Titanfall? Was me and Demi the only ones that played Titanfall 2?
No, I played it as well.
You played it as well?
Yep.
All right. So you guys already know my opinions on it. I want to hear your opinions on it. I know Demi's was a complete opposite of mine, but I want to hear from those that aren't me. So what's up?
Everybody that's not me, please speak.
Personally, I enjoyed it. I do have some gripes with it. Like, the maps are way too big for Pilot Hunter. Personally, I feel like they are huge for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the grappling hook and like the little classes that we got is cool. It's a lot of open area for nothing to me personally. But the guns do feel clean. They feel like they have some weight to them, but it still has that same issue from the first one. SMG still dominate over everything else.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I like the new Titans. I feel like the Titans in this one feel so much better than the Titans in the first one.
That's a lie, but okay.
What? Please. The Ion and the Scorch actually feel like they can stand a chance. When you got the Titan in the first one, it was gone before you got like halfway through it.
I feel complete opposite. I feel like let me
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
I
was done. So go ahead.
My take. Here's the thing: that Titans are, when you do get them, since they're so fucking sparse. Pardon my language. When you get them, when they're weak, they don't feel like Titans. Like they feel like to me they feel like a perk that you get in a kill streak, and they don't last as long as they're supposed to. You can easily take down a Titan. They're not powerful at all. Every time I got into Titan, when I was blessed to get a Titan, I lost it in a matter of like jumping into it, take a few shots, and then I have to eject. And it was like, okay. And then a dash, where you get like one dash, like whereas like I don't know. It's just this game.
I heard they're bringing back the Titan timer, which they need to. And then number two, I didn't play it, of course, because there would have been no point because I can't really use my thumb to play anything that requires me to have rapid motion. But what I'm hearing from everyone, it seems like they went and aimed for the most casual COD players to try to win them over with this game, which is like 3 steps back from the original Titanfall game.
But can you really say that though? Titanfall was already casual. There was no hardcore redeeming factor behind it.
No, but the thing about Titanfall that I liked about the original Titanfall, it was Titanfall. Where I feel like this game is searching for an identity. It's like the main thing about Titanfall, there were ways. I like, even though most of the modes, even in the modes that you have like bots, there's not enough of them. The maps are, and you pointed this out, the maps are way too big for you to be looking for a 6v6. Come on, like, what's the point of a pilot versus pilot mode? I don't mind pilot versus pilot and pilot still having access to Titans, but what's the point of a pilot versus pilot? It's nothing different than any other shooter once you do that. Yep. And I feel like with the maps, the modes they advertised, and then the whole giving your Titan based on skill is stupid. I feel like the whole thing about the first Titanfall, even though you were still able to manage how people get Titans in the first one by putting it on a timer. When you got more kills in the first Titanfall, your timer just went down quicker.
Yep.
So whereas like at the end of the day, you were still going to get a Titan at some point in the game. You know what I mean? And you could still get it before people. And you have burn cards that allow you to bring a Titan straight into the game. And they took burn cards completely out of this one.
Oh, burn cards are out?
Gone. Yeah, burn cards are
they tripping. I'm glad I didn't waste my time on this beta.
They turned it into like a modified perk system now, and it was that I was like, you took one of the most creative things about Titanfall away, actually.
All they had to do was build on what they did great on the first one. Not go and create a whole new game.
But you also have to remember that what people actually like, they also complain about. People say, "Oh, I love having bots in the first game," but they also complain about having bots in the game as well. This is why we have Pilot Hunter mode, due to that fact.
Yeah, that's I don't. Man,
you can have Pilot Hunter mode, but you can't go full COD Ghost and have 6v6 with some big ass maps. You gotta go 12v12.
And that's the thing. If you're gonna have something like that, you need to have maps like Angel City, where it was small. And
Angel City was beautiful.
Yeah, Angel City was small and perfect for that kind of mode. The forest mode, that's stuff that you like. The forest map in the first one, that's something you need for like Titans.
Yeah.
Nothing like extremely big. Like Titanfall 2, I was like, yo, this map is gorgeous, but it's big and campy. That's something like that really turned me off about like Titanfall 2 personally. These bigger maps encourage a lot of camping.
A lot of camping.
Yeah, and that was the whole point of like in Titanfall 1, they sold it like, you know, there's no point in camping, because in Titanfall 1 there was no point in camping. You had to like, you know, the whole thing was it was the saddest thing was when you first get into Titanfall, right? And you can't find nobody. And next thing you know, you get sniped from all over the place. I was like, when you go into a Titanfall 1 battle, you see people off the rip coming at you. You know what I mean?
Like you said, kid, like they broke the mode of wanting to camp because it was a race to get your clock down to 0.
Yes.
So it encouraged you to get out there and do something, and assist, anything, do something to get your clock down. And now without the clock, you got nothing more than another Call of Duty. Just sit back in a corner, camp, and get kills, then get your kill streak, which is a Titan.
Yep.
Now I will say I do like the new mode they got, Bounty Hunter. That's actually a dope mode to me. You fight Titans, you fight bots and stuff, but you also fight another team while you're doing this and collecting cash. It's kind of like the drop-off mode for COD, like Fracture, I think. I think that's the best way to put it.
And the game to me feels slower. They don't move as fast. Like your pilot doesn't move as fast as it did in the first game. And you know what? And I had to test that theory, so I went back and played Titanfall 1. And I'm like, okay, confirmed. It is slower. That stupid grappler thing they added on is ineffective.
It's actually very slow.
Yeah.
Very slow.
Very slow. It's ineffective. It got me killed several times, and you can't shoot while you're using it.
That's actually one of the things I really dislike. That and the post blade. I'm like, why did they add the post blade to this? We didn't need an item that could just automatically give people sonars on orange outlines.
Oh yeah, everybody's highlighted. Yeah. See, I remember having that being a thing you had to equip from a burn card.
Yep.
And you got it for that time, and you
got it for a moment.
hopefully you don't run out of it. You had it, and you got to see it, and it only lasted for a few seconds. You know what I mean? It only lasted to the point I'm like, all right, this is where people. And I remember because I used to equip it all the time, and that's where I used to know where to throw my grenades and whatnot. I was like, there was nothing wrong. The only problem with Titanfall 1 at launch, because they eventually got all their content that it needed. They just didn't have it at launch. The only thing I wanted in Titanfall 2, I wanted Titanfall 1, but I wanted a single-player campaign, and I wanted more content. And
more guns and more Titans. That was my thing.
Yeah, more Titans and more customizations to your Titans and whatnot. I wanted the ability to hijack another Titan. That's what I wanted, right? I wanted a destructible environment since you're in these big-ass mechs. You know what I mean? You should be able to knock shit down. The other thing about it, it was like, and I felt like a lot of the stuff that was good about the original game, some of the origins I loved about the original game, they took out or they replaced it or turned it into like some sort of kill streak or a perk. And I was like, yo, this is not cool. This is not the game that I fell in love with a couple years ago. And that's why I came out the strongest about a negative towards the game, because Titanfall obviously was one of my top 3, top 4 games I was most anticipated to this year, and this stress test did nothing for my hype or hope. It just was like, okay, well, I don't even know if I want to keep the pre-order. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, it used to be a day one for me because I was expecting. Like I said, I haven't played it. Just me going off of people whose opinions I trust. It was originally a day one buy for me because I was so in love with the first Titanfall. I mean, I've said it on many of videos that the first Titanfall was the best first-person shooter of this generation, hands down. Mm-hmm. And from what I'm hearing, I feel as if Titanfall kind of lost their identity, and they're trying to create something that they're not really are. So
you know what I
don't know, man. I'm worried.
You know what I truly think it is? I think they honestly, being completely honest here, I think they honestly got scared of what Black Ops 3 did. And they see these.
They shouldn't have.
And and I'm going just off of theory, and I think that they see the success that Black Ops 3 had, like copying off their system, and they're thinking, oh, if they can do our system like that, then we should be able to take what they did to our system and revamp it into something better. And they got kind of lost in the sauce.
But see, because Respawn was the original Infinity Ward team, right?
Yes, sir. Respawn.
So they had the formula. Why copy somebody else's formula when you have the formula?
But but I'm saying like if you play like Titanfall 2, it does feel like Black Ops 3. It does seem like they try to do something with like something off Black Ops 3 and try to make an offspring of something better, but it didn't work the way they wanted it to.
Yeah, no, Titanfall 2 feels like a cheap Black Ops 3. I played Black Ops 3 for a couple of months before I traded it in. I played the Titanfall 2 stress test, and it played way too much like Black Ops 3, and that's why I went ahead and canceled my pre-order for it. There were so many things that I didn't enjoy in that game. The only thing I did like was the change to the Titan timer, because I enjoy score-based. If my teammate's doing 0-8, he shouldn't be getting a Titan. I'm sorry, that's just how it is for me. I like that competitive aspect. I hate in Titanfall how it's like, oh, even if you're trash, you can get your Titan in 2 minutes.
Which always keep the game balanced, man.
It kept the game balanced because everybody got a Titan. You know what I mean?
See, I don't care. I don't see. For me, like if I'm playing online cheers, I'm playing with a full party. So either way, it's a stomping. Like, it's very rare that I'll get stomped. So I'm guessing if I played random matches, that would probably be an annoying aspect. But when I ran full crew with the score system, it was great. You were rolling Titans all the time. And, like, yes, people were a lot more campy, I will admit, in Titanfall 2, and that's one of the things I didn't like about it, was there was a lot more camping opportunities in Titanfall 2 than Titanfall 1. If you camped in Titanfall 1, you'd be sitting on your ass for a long time waiting for something to happen. And this one, it seems.
And then you end up getting spotted out by a Titan and get shot with a laser freaking gun in Titanfall, the original one.
Yeah, but with this one, they seem to be catering it to a bit more. I don't know why they went so big on the map size. I agree with Demi. It's like Call of Duty Ghosts. Like,
that
why
map
go
is
so
huge.
You know what's crazy? When I first seen the map size, I assumed that, oh crap, it's going to be like more players and more bots and more Titans they're going to be able to fit. But nope.
When the original Titanfall came out, wasn't that supposed to be more than what it was? Like, wasn't it supposed to be more than 6v6 eventually?
No. It was they added a 8v8 mode, but it was the pilot versus pilot mode that's in this game now. They added it was just a regular mode that people tried, but I don't know how much.
Either they need to change the maps up, they need to make them smaller, or they need to make it 12v12. I think 12v12 would fix a lot of the issues. Like, switch the Titan timer back to the way it was, because that's an issue a lot of people have. So switch it back to the old school Titan timer, make it 12v12. That'll fix your map size issue and the whole camping it out problem. And that would solve the good majority of issues that people have.
It wouldn't fix the camp issue because they got the post blade, and they have to reduce the timer of that.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys notice anything negative as far as it not being on the Azure cloud, Azure servers anymore?
There were some laggy moments.
I thought it was still on Azure servers. I thought Titanfall 2 was running.
No.
That's one of the biggest facts. People that were pissed because they're not on the Azure servers no more since it's multiplayer, which don't make any sense because Microsoft says anyone can use their server, so they could have still left the game on the Azure servers.
They're using this new some new servers that they're testing. So far, I mean, no issues. The only thing I guess the issues I had are related because it's a stress test. I don't know if I'm blaming the servers, but I've had systems where I was completely booted out a couple times, but I didn't really complain about it because it's a stress test, and I even got a game clip of me being completely booted, like completely out of the game. So, but I don't know if that's in relation to the servers. Who knows? We'll find out when the game's fully out. But I think, honestly, this is my opinion, and people may say certain things about this, but I think this whole move with EA overseeing it and it going multi-plat and heavily trying to cater to PlayStation also freaking messed this game up. Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. As an Xbox exclusive, right? Right now, the pre-orders when it was an Xbox exclusive available for PC had quadruple the pre-orders of a multi-plat Titanfall 2 right now. Come on, that's sad.
I think that's just because people don't trust EA more than it being Titanfall 2.
Yeah, but EA published the last one. But the thing is, EA published the first one, but I feel like Microsoft had more control over it.
The reason why everyone was so interested in Titanfall, you gotta look at when Titanfall 1 came out. What was the Call of Duty game that was out when Titanfall came out? It was Ghosts.
Ghosts.
Ghosts. So Call of Duty Ghosts just come out. Everyone was insanely burned by that game. And then you get a game from Respawn, which is, I believe, 3 of the lead guys that were part of Infinity Ward during the Modern Warfare series. They're making a FPS game that involves huge mechs in a style that we've never seen on console. Of course, people are going to be more interested in it. Titanfall is now old ham. The movement system's been mimicked by almost every game on the market. The Titan system isn't that unique anymore. Like there's a full-fledged free-to-play Titan game on Xbox on PS4. I think it's on PS4 and PC.
Well, that was out before Titanfall.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that, but I only started playing it on Xbox or whatever. But there's all these games that do the same thing, and like Black Ops 3, actually, the movement system's actually better than Titanfall. And I hate saying that. The movement
No,
system,
it's not.
Titanfall 2. Titanfall 2.
Oh! I thought you said Titanfall 1. No,
I mean Titanfall 2. I'm talking about Titanfall 2. Because the OG like Titanfall movement system was perfect. They should not have touched that. The grappling hook was a horrible idea. If you can't use weapons with the grappling hook, it's stupid. Yeah. Even in Advanced Warfare on Call of Duty, when you use the grapple hook, you can still shoot.
I think the fact that you can't rodeo Titans fast is another problem for me, too.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah, it's like I said, they did too much to change the game, and I feel like they didn't need to do that. They could have Titanfall 2 out of all games was the easiest game to make a sequel to, because you already identified the problems and you had the solutions. What they did was scrap Titanfall 1. It was like, let's make a new IP and call it Titanfall 2. That's what they did. And
that's what it sounds like to me.
I don't like it. I really don't like it. I still got it on pre-order. I'm probably going to cancel it. We'll see how Stress Test number 2 comes out.
For those of you who just got an Xbox like Nick here, and you're thinking Titanfall, oh man, what was the hype about the first one? This one sucks. The original Titanfall, the deluxe edition, which is the Titanfall plus the season pass, right now is $5 on Xbox Live. Play the original, and you will see what everyone's complaining about. Right now, the season pass, the deluxe, everything right now is $5 on Xbox Live. Play the original, and you will see why people love the first game.
Yep. It's a good game. Man.
Y'all sound like y'all in mourning.
Yeah, because EA has killed another game. Oh, you know what else I want to talk about? Which one of you guys checked out my lunch break vlog number 7?
I can't keep up with the numbers. Yeah, what happened? Because you talk too much. I can't keep up.
About Activision's shady deal with Sony to extend their Destiny DLC.
I saw it.
Criminal. I'm not. Everybody knows I'm not a Destiny fan. I'd give 2 poops about Destiny, but that was
pretty wrong.
Shady.
That was pretty wrong.
Shady. That's like
I know Xbox people were waiting for that.
That's like Microsoft because remember the DLC was due in September because that marks another year. That's like Microsoft in September extending their deal with Tomb Raider to make it exclusive for another year. Like, really? Yeah. Come on, that is so dirty.
That was dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? It comes to the point, especially with an online game like Destiny, if you're gonna make it a 2-year exclusive deal, you might as well never release it on the other console. Very few games have the sustained power.
No.
You guys want to hear an interesting theory? And this was brought up by Anchorman on doing a Multiverse podcast last night. If you guys don't watch, make sure you guys check out the Multiverse podcast. So I didn't know this. I didn't look at the time, but he said back in 2010 is when Microsoft jumped the price of Xbox Live from $49 to $59, the official price. And that was the same time they got the first real Call of Duty deal, like exclusive content deal, 2010. And so now Sony has they're in Activision's pocket. Well, Activision has them in their pocket, and now Sony's going up $10. Anchorman called it the Activision tax. So if they're in your pocket, you're gonna charge your company, your people extra $10 a year, and we're gonna pocket that money. It's an Activision tax.
Activision tax, yes indeed.
I was like, that's a hell of it's a stretch. It's a hell of a theory, but it does match up. Microsoft did it when Activision was in their pocket. Well, they were in Activision pocket 2010, and now that Activision got Sony in their pocket now. Now Sony going up $10 as well. It's the Activision tax.
You know what's crazy though? When the Activision tax came in, Microsoft grandfathered me in for a year at the old rate when it came time for my renewal. So I could respect that. And then after that first year, I've been getting them off like online for like $40.
Yeah, you can go to CD Keys and get them for like $35 for a year.
So, however, though, we can get off that Destiny subject because it's not a big enough deal. It's just DLC. PlayStation Plus, 0 to 100 real quick. Well, not quite 100, but it went from just 3 years ago. PlayStation
went from 50 to 60. 50
used to be free.
Used to be free. That's my big deal. It was a product that once was free. Then they made it a requirement. First it was free, and then you had the option that you had to pay for it. Then that option you had to pay for became a required. It became requirement, and now that requirement is $10 more at $60, matching the price of Xbox Live. Now, every time I keep getting into debates with Sony drones and PlayStation fanboys and stuff.
But Xbox.
There's like the first thing they say, it's the same price as Xbox Live. I'm like, but you had it for free. Ain't like, you know what I mean? How are you not getting it? It's like something that once cost you nothing. Now, then started to cost you $50. Now it's gonna cost you $60, and all you got to say is, well, it's the same price as Xbox Live. So as long as it's not more than Xbox Live, it's fine.
They'll accept anything as long as it's not more or better than the Xbox version. As long as Xbox has the worst version or it's the same, PlayStation has to accept anything. If something was, that's like somebody said, you know what, bro, your light bill is free, dog. Don't worry about it. So you sign up for a free light bill, and then the next year, you know what, bro? $1,000 a month. Well, it's the same price as other electricity companies, so I guess it's cool. People, they accept anything, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Well, see, the thing is that like you guys are talking about how if PlayStation Plus got more expensive than Xbox, it is. Where I live, PlayStation Plus is now $10 more than Xbox Live. It's $10 more expensive for PlayStation Plus in Canada than it is Xbox Live. Xbox Live's $59.99. PlayStation Plus is $69.99.
But do you guys really think that's a lot of money?
No, this is what my problem is. Fame's going to realize I'm rehashing this from the Multiverse podcast. If you're going to charge more money for something, I damn well expect more stuff for it. If Microsoft raised the price on Xbox Live Gold, the first question I'd be asking is, what am I getting more? What are
y'all adding groove in this? Am I getting some movies?
Yeah, like I want something from this. Like PlayStation Plus, they just released back a couple months ago, they were talking about how much money they made hand over fist with making PlayStation Plus mandatory. They're like, oh my god, Microsoft is right. If we make people have to pay memberships to play most of our games online, we make a ton of money. And now they're increasing it by $10? Okay, yeah. Like, if people are okay with it, like, it's not that much more money. You think about it, it's not even $1 more a month.
It's really not.
It's really not that big of a deal.
No.
But at the same time, if you look at it from a consumer standpoint, you're giving the company more money and you're not getting anything more in return. Well, and you can't tell me that Sony, with all the sales they brag about having, that they need more money. You got over 40 million PlayStation consoles on the market. The only reasonable thing that they could need more money for is to get more servers so that the PS4 servers run more smoothly because they have so many PlayStations out there. But if they'd come out and said that with the raise in price, then no one would be making videos about this. This wouldn't be an issue. If Sony had come out and been like, yeah, we need to charge you guys $10 more.
They still would make videos.
Hold on. Here's my thing. For the same people who say it's just $10 more a year, less than $1 a month, it's not a big deal. Okay, if it's not a big deal, then why the hell does Sony want it? You know, people say, oh, it's not a big deal
to somebody.
It's just $10 more a year. If it's not a big deal, then why the hell do Sony want it?
Because it's more money.
It is a big deal. Exactly. So why should you be okay with it?
So actually, do the math on that. Figure out how. Google up how many people are subscribed to PlayStation Plus. Everyone pays $10 more for their yearly membership. How much money did Sony make? You're talking millions. I can't do math. I'm horrible at math, so I ain't.
Yeah, I'm about to say, don't expect no answer from me. without my calculator. So,
but what people don't seem to understand, like me and Fame talked about this last night. And
I can do the math. Remember my video? They had only 20 million PlayStation Plus subscribers, right? So next year when those people,
not a lot compared to Xbox, compared to their user install base.
Yeah. So if you multiply, if they get charged if everybody renews at the right price, that's a $10 increase on that. Yeah, that adds up. So 10 times an additional 20. Hold on, I'm sorry. 20 million times. Damn, I can't even think of this math.
I thought you said you could do math. What are you doing?
No, I'm like a math whiz. I'm just not right
20
now.
20 million is low ball because closer to like 26.
Yeah,
so the low ball, you go 20 million 50, and then 20 million 60. You see that is a big gap in money. So for the people who are all on Twitter saying, "Why are you guys so upset?" It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. They wouldn't want it.
200 million. If I'm saying this correct, it would be 200 million, an additional to like 100 million.
Well, let me say this. Of course, they want it because they're a business and they see that the competition is charging that, and they're able to make money off of it. So they have a large install base. Of course, they want to make more money. I mean, this goes beyond PlayStation to me. This is Sony. So PlayStation is Sony's bread and butter. So of course, they're going to try to get as much money out of Sony as possible. So for me, I'm gonna say for me, it's not a big deal because I've always been paying to play online. Always. I went from Xbox 360 paying, moved right into PS4 paying. So I never experienced this free business.
I should tell you something. As gamers, we should not be okay to pay online.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the other point I'm about to make. If we really want to get into this, we should look at the PC world. They don't have to pay, so why do console gamers have to pay? If we really want to argue about this and, take a stand for righteousness, here, we should look at it from that aspect. But also, people really should just complain to the company. If they feel like a certain type of way, they should go straight to Sony rather than just going back and forth on Twitter, because that's really not going to get anywhere.
Sony ain't going to listen.
So if you get enough people to complain and actually not pay for the service, yeah, they're going to listen. But as long as you pay, they're not going to listen. So people need to start speaking with their pocketbooks if they really got a problem with this, rather than just complaining about it. Because some people see it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal to me. It's not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money to me. So I don't even think nothing of it. If they went up like $20, if they went up like $20 or something, maybe, yeah, that's a problem. But $5. I'm like, whatever.
See, the only reason this is blowing up is because of the PR image that Sony and PlayStation have run with, and you see it always constantly on Twitter, used by the Sony fan base, is for the players. And like Microsoft has been labeled corporate greedmonger, like for the past like however many years they've been operating, ever since like Windows 95. And so when Microsoft raises something, people are like, oh, corporate greed monster, here we go again. And now all I've seen is like when PlayStation raised the price of PlayStation Plus, people are like, yeah, that's fine.
Are there any diehard PlayStation fans that are complaining about it? Or are you guys saying all the diehard PlayStation fans are okay with it?
Dude, after the show, wait a minute, complaining? No, all the diehards are okay with it.
So there's no diehards that are not like saying this is an outrage or nothing.
You find me one, because I can, after the show, we can talk about it.
Tony from the coalition, Tony Polanco, I'm saying his name wrong. He's definitely a PlayStation fanboy, but he
got a problem with it.
About it.
I'm sure they got people that got a problem with it. They may not be as vocal as some of these other guys that are saying they don't have a problem with it, but I'm pretty sure people got a problem with it. I can only speak for me. I don't got a problem with it because I've been enslaved to these companies since 360, so I'm used to paying for online. So it is what it is.
So basically, Nicodemus is used to the whip, so the whip having an extra little head on, it's no big deal.
I've been paying for Xbox Live from the outset, PlayStation Plus from the outset.
I mean, eventually it gets expensive. See, here's the thing, how I looked at it, right? Even though I don't have my PlayStation anymore, my PlayStation Plus is about to expire pretty soon. I remember, but the thing is, what happens is it's like, damn, this is going to take place right before the new consoles come out, which is the Neo and the PlayStation Slim. And I'm like, well, damn, when I go and pick up another console, right, my thing is going to be expired. And so I was like, dude, all right, I buy another one for $60. So that's 60. Well, and I don't know if they have this, if it's cheap on CD keys. If it's cheap on CD keys, if it's cheap on CD keys, then I'll get it from there. But it's just really scumbaggish the way they did it.
Yeah.
The way they did it.
Let me say something else real quick while I got this on my mind. What was I gonna say? Damn, if I could talk, cause my wife walked in here. Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, they say what's up, Nicole. So, y'all heard her?
Yep.
So, basically, they're doing this to be in line with Microsoft. Honestly, that's what they're doing. And what is the difference between Microsoft's Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus? What's the difference?
That is
I'm asking a serious question. I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. This is a question. I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question. What's the difference? What is the difference between the two services? What's the difference?
Damn is correct. That is pure damage control.
Damage control. Xbox Live.
This is a question. This is not a statement. This is a question.
All right. To answer your question, you said. Let me counter that. You said they did it to be more in line with Xbox Live. Well, why didn't they do this back in 2010?
Because the PS3 was failing around that time.
So now they got the lead and they big boys on the block. They was like, all right, here's our big boy, here's our success tax. Since we're successful, we're gonna charge you for.
Anyone who brings up Xbox Live when it comes to the way PlayStation's pricing their products, that's complete and utter damage control, bro. Nick,
aren't they the competitor though?
But it does make a fair point. If you are paying for Xbox, why do you complain about this? What's the issue about this?
Now, see, this is my thing as a whole. I have a complaint with the whole subscription pay service.
I have a complaint about that, yes.
But see, my whole thing is I'm pro-consumer. If you want to charge me to get free games, I'm okay with that. But if I pay for my internet, I should be able to play online for free. Period. End of story. This whole subscription service needs to go out the door.
Okay, let's look at it from Sony's perspective. I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just trying to bring up a discussion here, guys. Let's look at it from Sony's perspective. They look at Microsoft. They're charging this much for their live service or whatever. PlayStation's got a great service as well, so they're like, why aren't we charging the same thing? So, like, what's the difference? Like, Xbox Live isn't superior to PlayStation Plus.
They're
basically the same. So why not be priced the same?
Xbox Live drops the price for multiplayer. If they completely say, you know what, multiplayer gonna be free. Will Sony do the same?
Will they do the same?
I think they
will only do the same if they saw a drop in like subscriptions. Like a huge drop in subscriptions. So
you said they make moves based on the way their company moves, not the way Microsoft moves. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying they're about this money. And if they see their competitor making that type of money off of the same type of service, they're more prompted to go up in price. They're about money.
So
that's what I'm saying. They're a company. They're about money.
From you. They'll take more money from you depending on what the competition is doing. But if the competition drop that price point, they won't do it because
they're not gonna do it unless they lose like subscriptions or something. They're not gonna drop the price. So that's business.
All right. So here's the thing. Here's the question I got for this. Right. Let's say this happens. Let's say everybody is okay with it because of Xbox. Let's say Microsoft's like, all right, we're gonna up our price to $75. Are you gonna be okay when Sony follows suit?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading the comments.
I don't think anybody would be fine with anybody going up to 75.
But that's the trend I'm hearing. Oh, they matched Xbox Live. Oh, Xbox did it. So I was like, all right. So if Xbox up their price to $75 and then Sony follows suit, is that going to be okay because Xbox did it?
And then for anybody who's saying, "Oh, fame, because you're an Xbox dude, you okay with Xbox doing it?" Go check my videos. I've made 3 videos about trying to get Microsoft to take away the payment program. So I don't hear nobody saying, "Oh, you okay with it because Xbox doing it?" No, shut the fuck up. I done made 3 videos.
Did somebody say that in the chat? Did somebody just say that in the chat?
Not yet. It's coming though.
Okay.
But real talk though is the thing is if the way I'm looking at the why I got a lot of hate off of it because I put up a tweet actually about how it was ridiculous that they're raising the price of PlayStation subscription because it went up $20 in Canada because it was $49.99 originally and now it's up to $69. So it's gone up $20. I said that this is ridiculous that the company could jack the price up $20 in one region and make it $10 higher than where they raised it up in other regions. And I actually got tweets saying that I was stupid and that I should just pay the $20 because that's that's what the service is offered, and that since PlayStation Now, or not PlayStation Now, PlayStation Plus is a better service than Xbox Live, I'm more stupid for paying for my Xbox Live than I am for paying for my PlayStation Plus, and I'm just like, if you're like there's all corporations are about money. Period. End of story. If you honestly think in your heart that Sony cares about you or Microsoft cares about you, you need a head check and probably a credit check because you probably signed away most of your money to them. All right, like you just gotta keep it real. We should not be paying this much to play online. The free games are a really dope bonus.
I mean, we really shouldn't be paying to pay online. Anyway,
like PlayStation Plus in 2015, according to the article I read, they gave out $1,000 worth of free games. That's dope. That's cool. That's part of the service of PlayStation Plus.
You weren't gonna pay $1,000 for those games anyway.
You wouldn't have bought most of those games if you didn't get them in the service.
Okay, so this isn't the point. If we separate the online play from the subscription-based service and went to getting free games, like I would pay $60 to get some old AAA games for free via a subscription service, like to get like Rise, Forza 5, that kind of thing on a monthly basis. Like get better quality games and separate it from the online. Like if PlayStation Plus started, like Bloodborne's been out since launch, so if like PlayStation Plus separate the online, so the online's free, and then they start doing a subscription service for $60, and you're getting games like Bloodborne, Knack, which I know is Jerry's favorite game on the PlayStation 4, those kind of things. Increase the quality of the games that you're giving and separate the subscription service, and people will still subscribe to you, and you'll have more people playing online, which gives your games more lifespan, more people will be playing those games online longer, and you won't have this gap. Just a thought.
Oddcast fame, Oddcast.
Yeah,
we out there like that.
Shout out to the Crunk Girls 7-Eleven.
Yeah, man, straight up, have to her, man. Tomorrow, make sure you guys catch up because the Xbox versus PlayStation podcast is going to be lit tomorrow, boy. We going at it. It's gonna be war tomorrow, bro. It's going down tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And Crunk Girl on that show, so make sure you guys come check it out.
All right, so what we got there's a couple things we got. Shout out to the 43 people in here right now. So
we need everybody listening right now to hit that like button.
Yeah. Are we ready for Demi's corner, or can we tackle some more?
Tackle some more.
All right.
Demi too busy playing games right now.
Yeah.
He's stuck somewhere.
So I reviewed Madden 17.
Yeah,
on
we saw.
TiCGN.com.
We saw you gave it an 8.3.
8.3. That was a generous 8.3. I struggled. I almost tried to knock down some other things, but it came out that way. You know, the game does everything great but gameplay. So the gameplay's average.
And didn't that come out this week along with a couple other more titles?
Deus Ex came out
Deus
today.
Ex?
This afternoon. What a weird release.
It came out this afternoon?
Yeah. Noon. No,
my Twitter feed is just blowing up. Apparently, the game is borderline. Everyone's saying it's the next Witcher 3, is what I've been seeing on my Twitter.
That's what I'm hearing. Everybody's saying it's fantastic, man.
But Solid Rev just uploaded a video of all the AI just staring at him while he's like crouching in a face. So I don't know if he had like a GIMP moment there, but if it's that great, I don't know. Hopefully, I get to try it. I don't know. I'll buy it for consoles.
I don't think that's about your. I don't think that's your kind of game, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Well, what do you have to do? Do you have to craft things, or you have to think too much?
You have to be patient. Like, you're not going to just automatically be in combat all the time.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
Actually, they're saying in this one you have options. You have the options to go full aggro and go full assault.
Attack.
Oh, you can?
I like to go full pacifist and not really kill anybody myself.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I kind of like that stealth.
Is this like a game of the year type thing that's going to beat out like Uncharted and stuff? Like,
it'll be a title up there. I don't know what's going to
be right up there.
Nah.
It's gonna be one of those titles.
So it's the Witcher of this year, pretty much. Is what they're saying.
It just might be.
It might be.
We still have other titles that's coming out. I think King of Fighters came out this week as well.
I've seen a bunch of pictures on Twitter with that too.
King of what?
King of Fighters.
Can we talk about actual games?
Oh, this is coming from King 80 Cent. indies over here.
Why we got? Hold on, why we gonna put my business out there like that? Dog, I was so embarrassed playing that game, but we're not even gonna talk about that. I was so embarrassed. I gave myself a dislike on that video.
Let me address King Orion right quick. King Orion said PS Plus and Xbox Live can go up $100 a month. Y'all ASSs will still pay for it. Whoever says they wouldn't, you fake ass blank. LOL. Stop blanking lying. LOL. All right.
The language.
100 a month. Ain't nobody gonna pay for that.
Why are you so angry?
No. I'm gonna clear this up. All right. The only way I'm paying for Xbox Live at $100 and willingly paying Xbox Live at $100 if it includes Groove, their movie services, and like the whole shebang. EA Access, it have to include literally everything in one package, and then I'll be comfortable because that means I'll get free movies and free music. Sure. I see no shame in that, but if you're talking about as of today, as Xbox Live and PlayStation Plus stand today,
hell no.
No. No, I was like, I would be in full support of Xbox Play Anywhere if that was ever to occur.
Wait, $100 a month is what we're talking here. $100 a month? Nah, I'll go PC before I pay $100 a month.
Yeah, I can't afford it. So
no. He said $100 a month. Oh, a month. Oh, never mind. I wouldn't even pay for that. I'm thinking $100 a year.
Console direction, bro.
Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, the console would have to be for that to be. The console would have to come standard free, and all the games would have to be free.
Y'all want to hear something funny? Something funny?
What's up?
My wife don't know I bought this Xbox One.
Oh shit!
I have no idea.
If I was her, I wouldn't want to know if I was her neither, because you see how sexy that thing is. You might be on a couch.
You want to hear something weird? You want to hear something creepy? What? I kid you not. When I walked in here with that thing, my Nathan Drake statue turned and faced me. It literally turned. I'm serious, y'all. I was so freaked out. I was
scared.
You
need to lay out them drugs, bro.
No, dog, I'm serious. It turned and it faced me, dude.
You know why? Because all you gave him was dry spaghetti, and this thing is going to get way better treatment than that.
Yeah, you can't be giving Drake dry spaghetti, dog.
Dry spaghetti. And you hit it in the face with a damn soccer ball.
Yep. We were having fun. He was playing goalie.
Yep. And you made it watch you dance.
Yeah, that was entertaining. That was pretty good.
That had to be painful.
I was getting funky.
That wasn't no date. You tortured that thing, and you cut it.
It was murder.
How not to do a date? My God.
Murder.
But all right. So cool. But yeah. Don't show your wife that Xbox One S.
Yeah, no, it's hidden.
Yeah.
I'm letting her find out on her own. I'm gonna hook it up and let her find out on her own. Hopefully she won't notice this weekend.
I was gonna say, is your wife like a little bit of a gamer, or is she one of those people that still calls all the consoles Nintendos? Yep,
exactly. She does. Okay. She don't know. Only reason why she knows what a PlayStation is or Xbox is because I talk about it a little too much, but. Other than that, she don't know nothing. So she probably wouldn't even notice. She might walk by and say, "What's that white thing under there?" Oh, don't worry about that. That's the PS4. I just spray painted it.
Call it white chocolate.
White chocolate.
She gonna say, "Is that an Xbox? I knew I married you for a reason."
Yes. Well, when we were dating, I was playing 360. I was actually just like Kid Smooth. I didn't have no furniture in my house. All I had was my TV. All I had was my TV. And my Xbox 360 and internet. I swear that's all I had. And I was single, and all I did was come home from work and play Xbox. That's all I did.
Yeah, no wonder you got a 50,000 gamer score. There's no way you had a life with 50,000.
I had no life. I had no life, son. The girls come knocking on the door and stuff. I would just ignore. I'd be like, I'm playing. I don't want none.
Actually,
I was like, I don't want none. I don't want none.
Like, my wife is a hardcore gamer. Like when we used to live together, we had 2 Xbox 360s in our 1-bedroom spot. And when I upgraded to Xbox One, like the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about either going PC or PlayStation. Whenever I bringing a PS4 into the house, she just looks at me and will slowly shake her head and be like, "You are not bringing this trash into this house." She's like, "I will divorce you."
Wow. Yeah. yeah. I remember you said that before. Wow.
Just speaking on consoles, right? So the PlayStation 4 Slim was revealed.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of got like, people was giving it the stink eye, like this is it. People were hoping that it was Photoshopped, and then videos came out like, no, this thing is real.
This is real.
This is real.
This here is real.
It's real. It's the real deal. So what do you guys think of this small little thing?
I'm gonna say this, and you guys can give your opinions or whatever. I personally, I don't see the point of it. Like, I don't see the reason why they even released a Slim. I know they do it every year. It's traditional. They do it not every year, but every couple of years or whatever. But I don't see the point. I mean, the PS4 was already skinny enough, and I think the newest edition, the newest model, whatever, they updated a couple of little things in there. But this, from what I understand, this Slim, it doesn't have any upgraded parts. It doesn't do anything different. It's just slightly smaller and uglier. I don't get it.
Yeah, for what I keep hearing, people keep saying that they think the new Slim is supposed to be the new base model because the box that they got unboxed on, people they looked at, there's nothing that says about it's like a 4K playback. It's just a smaller console with a controller that has an LED light and a touchpad.
Yep.
So I really understand the point of it, and then now I'm hearing rumors that, and I think this is completely asinine, but I heard some dudes talking, and some dudes say that somebody informed him. He got a source sort of told him that the original PS4 price would be priced down to $200, $150 cut, and then this Slim would be $250. I don't see them dropping this PS4, the original, from $350 to $200. No way, they drop it $150.
There's no way that's gonna happen, because when the PlayStation 4 came out where I am, it was $350, and they had to raise the price on it because they weren't making any money on them up here. So there's no way it's gonna drop to $200. They'd be selling them. That's not even that'll be at cost at best.
The PlayStation 4 Slim, which just to follow what Fame said, is not even marketed as a Slim or a Mini. It's marketed as a regular PlayStation.
As a regular PlayStation, yeah.
So it's going to replace, I guess, the base model, and they're talking about somewhere in a price range of $250 to $300, right?
Which is cheaper than the OG.
Which is cheaper than the OG, but it doesn't support any. It's no upgrade. It's not like an upgrade like the Xbox One S is an upgrade. It doesn't do none of that. It's just a small PlayStation.
So does the OG get a deduction in price?
That one's probably going to get phased out after the Neo comes out, because the small PlayStation, the Eraser, is going to be the base model, and then the Neo will actually that's going to be advertised for casuals. The Neo is going to be advertised for hardcore gamers, and that's going to pretty much replace the already powerful standard PlayStation 4. So you're going to have two PlayStations on the market.
I'm just starting to think this thing is really aiming to the PlayStation 4 Neo not being able to push 4K gaming like some people expected it to.
Why do you think that?
I just don't. The way that the rumor price points are going to be, and I just don't feel like they're targeting. I think the Neo is going to target the 1440, 60 frames per second.
I think the Neo is going to be comparable to the Xbox One S, while the PlayStation Mini is comparable to the Xbox.
It's way more powerful than the One S. I mean, it'll definitely be native 1080p 60 frames. It's most likely going to be pushing games of 1440. I just think now, well, not like I said, this is still speculation, but I think on the 7th we're finally going to see that the Neo is not supposed to be competition with the Scorpio as far as power goes. Because we all know, which was confirmed at TiC, us over at TiC, that the Scorpio will be pushing 4K 60 frames per second. I just don't think the Neo will be marketed to be pushing 4K. I think it's going to be a native.
It can't. No, nowhere near. It can't.
Yeah.
That was already revealed in their specs. I mean, it can, to anything, it'll get close. Most of the stuff is going to be 1440p, even though they're targeting 2160p. Even in the language, they feel they know they're not going to be able to get that. I don't think they can't do too much as changing the game because they wanted to do what Xbox was doing. Like, you know how they say, you know, everything you buy on your Xbox Scorpio and stuff and Xbox One S, it'll be compatible, it works.
Yeah.
They want to do that with the PlayStation, but the thing is they have to do that manually. And that's going to cause a problem. And that's why the PS4, the Neo had to be almost identical to what the current PlayStation 4 is now. And that's why it's just more of like some overclock. They were able to up it. They're gonna be able to put out some resolution that's close to 4K. But the thing is, I don't think the market's going to take advantage of it like they want it to. Every game's going to have
upscale to 4K. If they want to touch native.
But that's about it. That's the thing. Like, who wants to just an upscale? Xbox One S is upscaling, but like,
but at a higher resolution though. It'll be at a higher resolution.
Yeah, but I think you lost
at a higher resolution.
I'm just gonna roll this. I'm gonna roll this back.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll this back to the Slim because we got back into Neo and Scorpio, and like the Slim for me, the PlayStation Slim it's either gonna go one of two ways. It'll go like the original Slims went, and the original Slims were highly successful, or it's gonna go like, if anyone even remembers, this will really test your Nintendo knowledge. Anyone remember the Wii U Minis, or I think it was the Wii Minis?
The Wii Mini, yeah.
Wii Mini, $89 for an even smaller hard drive, and they were tiny as hell, and they were like $89, and nobody bought
that.
All right, so it's either going to go really well or it's not going to go well at all. Personally, I don't see anyone that has a PS4 now going out and buying a Slim when Neo's around the corner. Someone like myself who doesn't own a PlayStation console right now, the Slim is a great opportunity to hop in at a cheaper price and get into some of the exclusive games that I've been missing. That's what the Slim's more based for. I don't think you're going to see a bunch of people trade in their OG PS4s that run great for a Slim.
That ain't gonna happen because I don't like the way it looks.
There's no
I don't like the look of it.
Right now is the worst time to buy a PlayStation 4. If you think about it, it'll be the worst time to buy a PlayStation 4.
At this point, wait for the Neo. Like from the OG Xbox to the One S, they gave you reason to trade in your OG because the One S had more features that that enhance your gaming. Or for the people like Nick who's bought his X1, X1S, that's a great introduction to the Xbox. But for going from what I have now to the PS4 Slim makes no sense because I'm not gaining anything out of it. I'm just buying another console.
Yeah, that's why
I'm just buying a white or themed custom PS4 than going out and buying a Slim.
Yeah, that's why I say I don't see the point in it. Maybe things will be revealed at this event or whatever, but right now I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing. And to state a point about losing this bet, I'm not giving up until I get the word from
the moment
Sony.
Albert Pinello said native 4K 60 frames per second, you should have gave up right then and there, bro.
Nah, I don't give up. I can't do it. My pride won't let me. So we'll see what happens September 7th.
I can't wait to watch Kid Smooth whoop you on NBA Live. That's gonna be that's
gonna be a damn nightmare. That's what that's gonna be.
Yeah, I'll finally delete it off my hard drive. So.
Oh, you deleted it?
No, I said once I do that, once I win this bet and beat you down on it, then I'll delete it.
Okay, I'm gonna let my wife play on the slick.
This guy.
Psycho Gamer Nicodemus thinks the PlayStation 4 Neo is going to be either equivalent or more powerful than the Scorpio. Yeah, dumb bet.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Whatever.
Because if it can't push native 4K 60, then it doesn't have the power to match the Scorpio.
We made this bet way before specs were revealed and all that. We made this bet way before. So all this stuff is being revealed now.
Right?
We made this before E3. We made this bet before E3. Yeah,
we made it before E3, but we made it. I told you when I had the specs, though. You didn't want to believe.
I still don't believe those specs. I still don't believe those specs.
But Sony provided them.
No. You didn't get it from a Sony guy. No, you didn't get it from a Sony guy. You got it from some random guy. You didn't get it from Shu. Did it come from Shu?
Oh my God!
Nah, fam, it didn't come from
Shu is not responsible for it. He's just a face, man.
Whatever. It didn't come from Shu. I ain't buying it.
He's just a face. He doesn't touch. He's not in the labs. He ain't working in the gym. He don't be touching none of that stuff. No, he's just a face. All he has to do is smile. Smile.
Nah, I don't believe it.
You know, after September 7th, if things don't go exactly the way Nicodemus hopes they're going to go, he's gonna be coming in this podcast like, hey guys, yeah, so that happened.
Oh no, just stay tuned because we actually have a podcast that day. That's a Wednesday. We have a podcast, Xbox for PlayStation podcast that day. So you'll see his reaction that day. It's going to be glorious.
Oh, I'm not missing that. I will take time off for that.
It will be glorious.
Yeah, we're going to see. Like I said, I'm not giving up hope. I think that Sony's got something up their sleeve. You guys are underestimating Sony.
What are you talking about? I was reading on my Twitter. I read on my Twitter today that the PS4 Neo is going to output 8K. So, you know,
wow.
What we all want to believe.
You need to block whoever said that.
Oh, I did. Trust me.
Okay, good. But like I said, don't ever count Sony out. You guys are always underestimating Sony, and then you end up putting your head in the sand. It always happens. I'm telling you guys. Sony is going to stay aggressive. They got something up their sleeve.
No, they're aggressively hiking up prices. That's the only thing they're going to be doing.
Sony get comfortable, bro. They got that big old cushy lead, and they're like, all right, cool. We ain't got to innovate no more.
I don't think they're getting comfortable. I think they're getting a little greedy. Yes, but it's a business. That's what they're going to do. But I don't think they're getting comfortable. Like, I see no signs of them getting comfortable at all. I don't. All this stuff is speculation right now. Sony hasn't said anything, guys. Sony hasn't confirmed anything besides the leak of this.
Okay, Sony not saying something, but they sure are being jerks by going to copyright striking people's channels right now.
Speaking of copyrights, let me go check my video to see if it's been copyrighted yet.
Cause they tripping, bro, giving out copyrights. There's a lot of bigger YouTube channels, especially one of them who's actually he got PlayStation in his veins. Robin Gaming, he got a copyright strike for talking about the Slim. Or even putting images up. They tripping, bro.
Yeah, I don't understand that. They don't have no claim to that. Like, you can't put a copyright strike on because people put PS4 Slim in the title.
Hey, come on. This is the same company that tried to, copyright strike or copyright Let's Plays. So let's roll that.
I could see they only doing copyright strikes against the people who are showing off, like maybe the Slim or something, actually showing it off. But just putting that in the title.
People showing pictures of the leak, they getting copyright strikes.
What doesn't make sense to me, like if people were leaking like physical hands-on videos of the Neo, I could see strikes being dished out like 1, 2, 3. But it's the Slim. Like, really, what's the big deal?
There's no big deal because that thing is lackluster. There's no point to it.
Like as Fame said yesterday, it looks like 2 pieces of toast buttered and stuck together. Like
exactly what it is.
Man, yeah. 2 pieces of toast. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
What we got next? Are we good with the Slim talk? Anybody else got any thoughts?
Yeah. We better be done with it because I don't want to get a copyright strike on this podcast.
Okay. Let's pretend like we never spoke up to Slim.
We're sorry, Sony.
Yeah, we sorry.
You're for the players. You're for the players, Sony. You're for the players.
Not for the content creators.
They really are for the players.
Hey Jerry.
They really are.
Jerry, strikes await.
Wow. Yes, indeed.
That better get trending now.
Strikes away.
You better hashtag that before somebody take it, dog. You better hashtag it right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna piss off all your PlayStation friends, Fame.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I piss off my Xbox subscribers like every week. Like I did a video asking them, are they gonna buy a recoil? They got all pissy about that one, so they'll be all right. I piss off everybody equally.
That actually leads into what I'm talking about in the corner.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Shout out to Hakeem. He called me the 80-cent gamer. That's what I'm being known as now, I guess, because I had to play that old trash 80-cent game.
I'm mad at you about that, man.
Dog, it was 80 cents. How could I pass it up?
Because it's 80 cents.
I looked at it and I was like, bro.
Change your name to 80-cent gamer. You should do the 80-cent gamer.
I'm like, if Nick buys this and I see you did a video on it, I was just like, dude, come on.
It was horrible, dog. I'm not even going to mention the name of the game because it does not deserve it. But you know what? Jack Move told me that game was originally $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was $20 when it first released. Yes, he said it. I was like, wow.
$20. All right.
It was $20.
It was $20 when it first released.
That game is horrible, bro. I cannot believe I wasted an hour of my life. And I was supposed to get another game, but that 80 cents was calling me, bro. I guess I'm just cheap, bro. I guess I'm just cheap.
80. Hold on. You
Couldn't help
said
it.
the game was $20 when it first released.
That game I was playing was $20 when it first released, and
it's 80 cents now.
And it's 80 cents now.
You didn't think there was something fishy with that.
Wow,
I didn't know
so
that.
was like a
I
95%
didn't know that.
discount, bro.
I didn't know that originally. I had no idea it was originally $20 when I first bought it. I had no idea. I was just scrolling indie games and I saw it and I said it said 80 cents. I was like, oh snap, 80 cents? I was like, yeah, let's get that. Let's do that one. The 80-cent one. Let's do him.
Yeah. All right, you ready for that Demi's Corner intro?
Oh yeah. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3. Here's the guy that plays all the games, whether he's at work or on a date. He's Demi. And this is his corner. He's Demi. And this is his corner. Demi's Corner is brought to you by Johnson's Baby Lotion. Johnson's Baby Lotion. We made it for baby's bottom. It's your business what you really do with it.
Wow.
First off, I just like to say that every time I hit his intro, I slowly die inside, guys. Good job. Good job.
This intro is about your life, son. That's what you do.
I slowly die inside from this terrible singing. Good job. But Fame actually brought up a good point, and I'm actually piggybacking off this point today for the corner. Gamers, talking to everybody, whether it's in this podcast, in the chat, around the world, in the galaxies, wherever. Step out of your comfort zone this fall. I do not want to see Recore fall from lack of sales.
Oh, yeah.
I do not want to see Recore get another Sunset Overdrive treatment.
You sure don't deserve it, but go ahead.
I want gamers to step out of their comfort zones. I see people getting hyped for the same old stuff. I see people getting hyped for Gears, COD, the next 2K, and the Battlefields. What about the Mafias? What about Last Guardians, the Watch Dogs? Even though I know people hate the first one. That's beside the point. Dishonored. There's so many games to get excited for that's coming out. Why stick to your normal guns and then complain about it later and say there's nothing out or you're bored of this generation and things of that nature? Take a chance. The chances won't hurt you, dog.
So I guess you're talking specifically to Xbox gamers, then, right?
Oh, God! I'm talking to everybody.
Oh, I'm just saying because you mentioned like Recore, taking a chance, stepping outside your box, those typical things.
I'm saying Recore was a good thing. I'm saying for the Xbox gamers, get Recore. Mm-hmm. I'm saying for everybody else, step out of your comfort zone.
Okay.
Well, apparently, if you like Mega Man, you should like Recore.
Oh, that's fine by me.
They're saying it's a perfect successor to Mega Man. So
considering that trash Mighty Number 9 was not at all.
Let's hope it's not like that. But no, I mean I agree with you. People need to step out their comfort zone. But I think that people are always going to stick with a certain type of game, and they're not really going to venture off too far because for one thing they got to pay money for it. And then another thing is going to consume their time. So like the people who are used to playing shooters, they're really not going to jump on a platformer. Like they're just not like unless they're used to playing that stuff. So it's not too much further that people are really going to venture off. I mean,
and that's fine. I get that. I get. Oh, if you're just so used to that one platform, okay, fine, whatever. But it won't hurt you. Even if the game is cheap, even if the game is like $10, take a chance, man. You know how many people I have on my friends list that I'm cool with? And they say, yo, this game is trash, terrible, ass, garbage, whatever the case may be. And these are the guys that play Call of Duty, 2K, Madden, Gears, and just repeat that same life cycle every year.
Yeah, you can't call a game trash if you are not the type of person that plays that game or you never play the game. Like, you can't just call the game trash just because you're not good at it or interested in it. So, no. Now, as far as Recore goes, this thing is $40. Xbox PC people, this thing is $40.
Some damn support.
Yeah, this thing better. Y'all better support this thing. I'm so serious, dog, because that game actually looks very, very interesting.
This is Ratchet and Clank prices, dog. This is
Right,
Ratchet and Clank
right,
practices. Step
right.
up, people. Come on.
Right, y'all have no excuse to not to try this game out. You know, those who always want to, support their exclusives and things like that. Well, go out and buy it. Go out and buy it.
Y'all can buy these new games, $60. This $40 won't kill you. It's not going towards your light bill or whatever recreational drug that you like to do. Take some chances, people. Xbox, I'm specifically talking to you right now. Buy Recore. You can get your Forzas, you can get your Gears, but make sure this year you buy Recore.
It's something I'm going to throw in there, too. This is just for all the YouTube guys that I know, especially in the Xbox community. If you buy Recore and you're going to talk about it on Twitter and make over 500 tweets about it, make sure you damn well play the game, please. I'm so tired of seeing people being like,
there we go.
This exclusive is the best exclusive ever, and I sit there and I look at their trophies or their achievements. I'm like, you spent 20 minutes on this damn game.
Yeah, I hate when people list games, list exclusives, and they're not even exclusive. They're intending on buying or getting.
Right. Yeah.
That's annoying. I'm like, all right, so you're gonna tell me all these games, and you're only interested in like one or two of them, like as if like to sell me the console. Like, you know what I mean? This is one thing I've always done. Right? There's probably like maybe 2 or 3 exclusives that I did not give 3 damn about, and I can actually count them. All right. I didn't give a damn about Scream Ride. I got it, but you ain't hear me talk much about it after release.
God, that game was terrible.
Connect Sports Rivals, I hyped it. I didn't talk too much about it after release because I didn't like the sport options. If it was like the first 2 Connect Sports, then we would be still tough.
Yeah.
And I think, what's that dumbass game? Crimson Dragon and Local Cycle. The 4 games. I was like, you know what? I would never mention these games in the list of exclusives again.
After that mistake that was Loco Cycle, I'm like, why did anybody?
That game was highly offensive.
What was it called? Loco Cycle?
Yeah.
Oh, I played that. I played that at some Xbox event before it actually got released. That was bad. That was very offensive.
God,
very offensive.
Man. Oh man.
Well, he sounded like Speedy Gonzalez.
Man.
That was messed up.
Well, the whole point of my corner today is support the games, man. That's all I want you to do. Even if you don't feel like you want to step out your comfort zone just a tad bit, pick these games up. It's a lot of games come out in the fall. I better see somebody buying something.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're going to brag about exclusives or brag about the games, whatever, you definitely need to support it. You need to play it. I mean, in general, I like to try new games. You guys know I'm a real gamer. I like to try all types of different games and stuff, and I like to actually support developers that make good games, so, if you're going to brag about it, definitely buy it, I'm going to get Recore. I'm definitely getting Recore.
Recore is day one.
It looks amazing to me, so.
And I'm picking up The Witness when that drop for the Bone. The Bone novel.
The Witness? Oh, that puzzle game?
Yeah, I'm picking, that's a double dip.
I would not be stepping out. I would not be stepping out my box to play that.
I'm going into it again.
I'm not getting it. Oh, you got it on PlayStation and you're about to buy it on Xbox One?
Yeah.
What's the point? You want those achievements?
Yeah.
I figured. You're such a whore.
Oh god, this podcast is really going left today, guys. This podcast is going definitely left.
Yeah. So, what was I about to say? All right. So, Demi's Corner message is: step out of your comfort zone and play some real mother-loving video games.
There we go.
I wish we could retroactivate that message. In that case, like I said, I am day oneing Recourse already pre-ordered. Looking forward to it. This was, like I said, it is outside my box. I think it's outside my box. I'm not sure because I wasn't a big fan of Mega Man, so I'm gonna try it. Hopefully,
You like Ratchet and Clank though, right?
But I love Ratchet and Clank. So if
it should be,
I think it's more like Ratchet and Clank than Mega Man.
It should be right up your alley, though.
Don't tell me it's like Ratchet and Clank.
It looks like it's more like Ratchet and Clank to me.
It looks like it's a fusion of Ratchet and Clank and Mega Man in some kind of.
Yeah, you're gonna like it if you like Ratchet.
I think I'm gonna like it, But it's I'm looking forward to it. So Demi, you had an interesting question in the chat for us for this podcast. Are you ready to ask it?
What was the question?
Nigga, you made it.
Yo, it's been a long day, dog. Get off.
The question was, hold on, let me open up I have to open up the chat because I don't want to quote it wrong.
Yeah, because get me right.
Get
all right,
me,
so
me.
Let's get Demi right.
Watch me do me. Watch me do me.
What one game could you play for the whole year?
How you gonna give him credit for that? That was mine.
I was gonna say that was Nick.
This man here. Let me tell you guys something. Hold on, real quick. Since you doing this to me again. Let me tell you something about Kiss Move. Okay. Let me tell you guys something about Kiss Move. I give Kiss Move props all the time. Give him a shout out on Twitter. I gave him a shout out on Twitter. What does this man do? He ignores me and pays attention to all the negativity.
Oh, here we go.
He ignores me. Totally ignores me. And wouldn't even know unless I had hinted at it.
Here goes Nick.
This type of stuff I get from Kiss Move. And now I'm not getting credit for my ideas on this show. This is the type of stuff I get.
I'm sick and tired of the WWE. I'm leaving.
All right, let me rephrase that.
Hashtag media bias.
Yep, media bias.
Why don't you ask
media
us all
freaking
the
bias.
questions?
I can't catch a break. I bought an Xbox to be accepted by you people, and I'm still not accepted.
Hey man, you accepted me when I came.
It'll count when you turn it on. Yeah, Nicodemus. Yeah, can you reintroduce that question again since I messed it up?
I'm sorry. I went on my light skin rant. I'm sorry, guys. I went on my light skin rant. But yeah. So what one game? You only have one game to choose that you could play for the whole year. What game would that be and why? One game. You get one game for the whole year, my friends. Just like when we used to be when we was little. Well, those of us who didn't have money like that. When we was little, we had one game. We didn't have, mommy and daddy couldn't buy us all this stuff. So we had one game. What would that be?
One game.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
Does it have to be a game out, or can be a game coming out?
It could be a game coming out. I don't see
how you would pick a game.
I don't see how you would pick a game coming out because this is based on experience.
I got a specific game in mind. I just want to make sure that it was allowable.
It's allowable. I'll allow it.
Yeah, Nicodemus isn't tough. Crunk Girl said 2K. Oh my God.
Crunk Girl, please escort yourself out
on 2K
of the chat. Please escort yourself out of the chat, Crunk. Please, thank you. 2K.
Yeah, you're not finna disrespect Crunk.
I'm not disrespecting Crunk. I love Crunk, but she said 2K, man. 2K for a whole year? Ugh.
You know she get down on 2K, dog. She be going in, man.
2K.
Let's see.
See, it would make sense to pick an old game, like games that I actually had to play for a year. But then again, I want to pick a game that I could right now play for a year.
Yeah, legitimately, I spent 2 years playing Mario 64 growing up.
Undead. Shout out to Psycho Gamer. He took your pick, Call of Duty.
Oh, hell no.
I got my pick. I have my pick.
He said COD 1, 2, 3, 4. Black Ops 1,
I got my pick.
I'm going with Young.
All right, Demi got his pick. What's your pick, Demi?
V-neck. Let's be real.
If we talking about a game that I can play, one game I can play all year.
Mm-hmm.
Skyrim Remastered.
Demi, can you walk out? You
ain't lying.
Can you exit this podcast?
I mean, wait, hold on. You said why, right? Let me fill you in on why. First off, we get mod support for this game, so that's gonna put in some more time for me.
All right.
I'm replaying the original story and all the DLC, and they've added some new stuff, yeah. So I mean, what's the issue? I put in 300 hours on the 360 version.
Okay.
Yeah, real talk.
So I'm good.
No, this is why I asked if you could do a future release game, like Skyrim Remaster. Bam.
All right.
Now this is all
laugh
New
at me,
Vegas
Mr.
remaster.
86.
If New Vegas got a remaster, yo, I would have said that, but you can't. So Skyrim Remastered.
Skyrim, you going with Skyrim Remastered? Is it because of how big the game is, like how many hours you could spend on it, or what? What makes you say that?
I think it's because I go into like every RPG, I role play every character I create. Like I'll do certain little things for each
Like
character.
you legit like go with and becomes that character. That's a
Yeah.
scary way to play games.
Mm.
I create characters that just pop in my head, bro. Like I have a little bio form and everything, and I just go into as that character.
Nah, that's cool. That's I've never played Skyrim. I've just never been interested in it. So that's the only reason why I laugh. It's not. I guess it's not bad.
Because it's not 80 cents. That's why.
Wow! Shots fired.
Yeah, Indie Prince. Shots fired. Indie Prince.
The king, nigga, the king.
Man, you can't touch Demi's trophy count or his gamer score. I guarantee you.
Nah, I can't because Demi has like 4 different devices. I only have a PS4, so Demi plays at work.
I have a Vita. And
You ain't heard the song? He plays at work. He plays while he's on a date. He plays while he's at the dinner table. Demi never leaves home without that freaking Vita. Okay, so there's no comparison. When I'm at work for 8 to 9 hours a day, I'm actually working. Demi, what's he doing? We saw the video. What's he doing? This is how I get through my day, guys.
Hey.
like I said, there's probably girls that like when date starts going bad with Demi, he just pulls out the Vita. He's like, "Hey, yo, girl, I'm trying to get this I'm trying to get this platinum. You can just wait."
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it, dog. I'm not hating or nothing. I'm just saying like that's unfair. That's an unfair comparison. I can't keep up with Demi.
Yeah, no,
I only
Demi is
got
a
one.
machine.
I only got one Xbox, so I don't count. So hey,
You got an Xbox, a PS4, a Vita, a DS, boy. Look
hey,
here.
the DS is my social.
Look here.
Come on.
Look here.
Come on. But back to these choices, man.
So yeah, Demi went with Skyrim.
Undead went with Skyrim too, right?
Undead, you going with Skyrim too?
I'm stuck playing that or maybe Mafia 3 because Mafia 3 might be my game of the year, but that's a personal thing. I can play even single player games. I can repeatedly play like 5, 6, 7, 8 times in a row.
You know what I'm
like,
surprised
Mafia
that you
3
didn't
looks
say?
good.
I'm surprised you didn't say South Park.
South Park for me, that's usually like the last South Park game. I only did about 30 hours in because I did 2 playthroughs on it. I did like the fighter playthrough and then I did the Jew playthrough on the last one, and those were my 2 playthroughs on that game.
The chat giving love to 2K. What other game? GTA 5. They giving love to GTA 5.
That
MLB
game
The
gets
Show.
old fast.
MLB The
Oh my
Show. Somebody
God.
said MLB The Show. I'm surprised about that.
See, sports games are easy to play because you got no choice but to play them for a year. Like I mean, like
That is a
GTA
easy-
5
that's an
gets
easy
so
pick.
old quickly though. I don't see how people can enjoy this still.
people live on GTA 5 online. They live literally live.
I
on it.
100% of that game and I was done. I was like, I'm not touching this anymore. I winded myself out of that.
Man, my one friend's got like 93 days logged into that game, man. Like, I don't even know how people can bother with that game for that long.
Yeah, so if the game I'm going to pick, there's a couple because I'm still playing them today. And that's the reason why I'm gonna pick them. I would go say some old game from nostalgia like Donkey Kong, but I'm not going to say that, even though I played that for a couple years. Played Donkey Kong until I got Nintendo 64. I'm going to say, because it is my duty to do that, say Sunset Overdrive.
What? Whoa.
Yes, Sunset Overdrive. You know why? Because here's the reason why Sunset Overdrive I can play for a whole year and over again, because like some other games that people didn't buy, like Forza Horizon 2 and whatnot, Sunset Overdrive, believe it or not, had a lot of content, a lot of collectibles, a lot of exploring to do, and there's records that you got to beat and break that take some time to do, and their challenges are to the point where it hurts you if you don't beat those challenges. Like, why can I get this challenge done? So and there's everything that you get you can upgrade to help you complete those challenges. It's an open game, a fun game, not your traditional open world game where I'm just lost and I don't know what to do. Everything has like structure and it has like a purpose and a goal and whatnot. And it's really, really fun. And I can put it down today and go back to the game next month and still be entertained and enjoy it as much as I did the day that it came out, October 28th, 2014.
Wow. Okay. Respect. He actually knows the date when it dropped, unless he's looking on Google right now.
No, I'm not looking on Google right now. I remember the day when it dropped because
Hey, he's an
collectibles,
Xbox fan. He's got
so-
all those exclusive memorized release dates.
Those
I
collectibles in
every-
Sunset was so annoying, man.
yeah, they're ridiculous. Ridiculous. The hardest collectibles I've ever had to do was when you found those random drawings on the walls. That was just ridiculous. That, and then I had problems climbing up all the way to the top to get the what you call those things where you look through the little visor thingy to get
Yeah, I know what you talking about the little beach things. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So, but fun game. A lot of you would know that if you bought it.
He would have bought it instead of bragging about it on Twitter and Facebook. And
I know because
every
I'm beating half my friends probably but Demi in achievements, but in that game.
Did you beat the game?
I beat the game.
I'm just asking.
I beat the game.
Yes, I beat the damn game. You know why I beat the game? I remember I wanted to beat the game before Call of Duty Advanced Warfare came out, and I beat it 2 days before Advanced Warfare came out, and I started playing it. Then I jumped into Advanced Warfare, got bored of it after I beat the campaign, and went back to Sunset Overdrive to try to collect some collectibles. Yes, I can tell you the date that I beat the game probably, but I might have to turn on my Xbox to find that out. So I don't remember. It was 2 days before Advanced Warfare came out.
This man really does support that game. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm
definitely got to try it.
I'm doing the
try it out.
collectibles right now, and it's giving me a headache, man. Finding all those collectibles, oh Lord.
Yeah, and the ones you're probably looking for now only worth like 10 achievement points. That's the thing that sucked.
The DLC collectibles wasn't fun either. Oh my god.
Yeah. Nope.
All right. That's cool. That's what's up. Y'all ready for mine?
Let's go, Nick.
Yeah, come on, Nicodemus.
It's been a hard pick, man. Like, for the whole year, I gotta think about a game that I can play over and over again, and it's not gonna be a multiplayer game. It's not gonna be a multiplayer game.
It's gonna be a $5 game.
Is this game a $5 game now? No, it's not a $5 game. It's not an indie game either. It's gonna be The Last of Us. The Last of Us. The Last of Us. It's got to be The Last of Us, man. I'm sorry. It's got to be Last of Us. That's the only game I can see play for the whole year, like, over and over again. I'm going to tell you why. The Last of Us, man. Because, like, I have literally already beaten that game 5 or 6 times. Between the PS3 version and the PS4 version, about 5 or 6 times. And to this day, I still think about going back to that game to play it again. The only reason why I don't is because I don't want to get so involved in it that I'm playing it for, like, weeks or like a month straight and then neglect, new games. But it's a masterpiece, man. It really is a masterpiece. It's like very few games that really, like, capture you, pull you in like that to a point where you can play it so many different times and get, like, a different perspective. Like, I'm serious, dog. That game.
That game on the hardest difficulty was the truth, man. That game was challenging.
Yes, dude. You play that thing on the hardest difficulty, bro. You play that thing on the hardest difficulty. Yeah, it's gonna take you a lot of time to beat it. So yes, and that's like the real way. That's the real way you play that game too.
Yeah, the multiplayer is really good too, though. That multiplayer
is
pretty good, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
The multiplayer is really good too, but like multiplayer games I get kind of like tired of quickly, so I couldn't play that like a whole year.
Yeah, tired out. That means he got multiplayer fatigue, and that's permanent fatigue. That means you suck, Nicodemus.
I'm actually pretty good. Like Uncharted multiplayer, I'm legit at it or whatever. But the problem with multiplayer games, I'm legit. I'm legit at Uncharted multiplayer. I'm legit. Y'all saw the video. Anyway,
I liked how you tried to skim around. I'm legit at whatever.
I'm legit. I'm not the type of person that's gonna say like I'm the best at stuff when I'm not. I'm not the best at it, but I'm legit at it. But the problem with multiplayer games for me is that you gotta invest like time in it to really, really get good at it or whatever. And I'm the type of guy, I'm more like single player based, so like I'm always gonna be drawn to the single player games. Yeah. And multiplayer is like a weekend only thing. So
yeah.
Man, I feel you on that because I've been playing a lot of MOBAs for the past couple of months, and I went back to like FPS and third-person shooters, and man, I got whipped.
I
Yeah,
can
I
handle
tried
my
playing
own.
Call of Duty Black Ops today. You guys might have seen me, and I was like, yeah, this is why I don't like the game. I suck at fucking Call of Duty.
Oh, no, I took a
I
break
walked
from-
in and it just got my ass fucking slaughtered. I'm like, and I was like, you know what? And I was telling everybody, you guys suck for being good at this game. Like, get
Oh,
good
my
at
God.
something else. But that's the freaking.
That's some genuine salt right there.
I don't know, man. I'll take a break from like multiplayer games for a minute. I love to just knock out the single player stuff like that. I come back. I never lose the touch for some reason.
What, the multiplayers games?
I never lose touch with multiplayer.
I do, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, in order for me to get like good at multiplayer games, like I gotta play like consistently, like almost every day in order to be good at it. I can't just pick it up like you. I'm not even gonna lie. Like the first few games, I'm gonna be complete trash until I actually like get back into the groove, and then I'm okay. I'm not even good at that point. Then I'm okay.
I feel it. I feel it.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people say I only like games that good at. I was doing pretty good in Titanfall 2, and I hated it.
Oh yeah.
I was doing pretty good at that. You know, I was actually decent at Call of Duty on PlayStation when it came out on PlayStation. Which one did I get on? Yeah, Black Ops 3. I was decent there. Got on Xbox. I can't play it on Xbox because everybody on Xbox too good. Yeah.
This dude here, I was reading the comments. You gonna sneak that in? Yeah, it's about the same. It's about the same. I don't want. That's a myth. Cause I used to be on Xbox 360. I'd be like, that was like, oh, PlayStation guys, they're just trash. The competition's over here, Nick. You gonna go over there and dominate? And I believed it too. I'm like, okay. And I went over there, ass handed to me, thinking that PlayStation guys couldn't play. I learned very quickly that it's pretty much all the same.
Man, it doesn't matter what console you play on. You can go onto the Wii U. Go onto the Wii U and play Splatoon, and you're gonna find some kid that's like 12 years old, and he's gonna whip you all the way till next Sunday.
And I would never tell anybody. I would never speak of it.
I will say this: you can't step in the PlayStation thing. You just about to dominate in the fighting game scene. You will get your ass
Fighting
handed to
games?
you
No.
But even though every time all my matches that I won on the Street Fighter were against PlayStation opponents when I was just a side note, just say, and I'm not good at fighting games to begin with, but all my W's came against PlayStation gamers.
You wasn't fighting the right ones.
It's probably because I was using the best box controller, you know. So.
Yes, indeed, because you're using that old rinky-dink.
One day we got a
controller.
Spar, bro. We got a spar, man.
The controller that's perfectly built for the hand.
The 360 controller was perfect. I tried that controller at Fane's house. I don't know what it is. Also, the grips on his controller was a little weird too. Like it was like too rough. And then it was like
wait, does Fame have an Elite or
like this?
Fame got the Elite controller though?
I think what that was.
Was it?
Okay, yeah. I just use stock. I can't get my hands. My hands just don't feel right.
I love how the grip, because like right now my hands are sweaty, and not because I was like masturbating or anything like that, but
He was using Johnson's baby lotion, ladies and gentlemen.
Like
Johnson's
my
baby
fingers
lotion.
don't slide off like how it was if I grabbed. This one has somewhat of a grip on it. The Xbox One S controller has a grip on it, but the stock controller doesn't have.
That's the Xbox One S, the white one, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check it out when I
was gonna say, see, Nicodemus, Xbox gamers, we need the grips on the back because when your hands get sticky from the Doritos and the Mountain Dew, you need something that still grips onto the controllers. So.
I'm not picking up the Dorito and Mountain Dew habit. I'm not picking it up.
Off your fingers with the Doritos off the fingers by just rubbing it against that, and it unfortunately your controller would get filthy, but you can do it. It is possible. It is possible.
Nah, fam. Hey, time out. Everybody watching, appreciate you guys coming through. Hit that like button for us. Definitely would appreciate that before you guys head out.
Lives matter.
They always matter on YouTube. You
there
guys
are
have no
50
idea.
people watching this right now.
You guys have no idea how much it matters.
51 people watching live. 52 watching live now.
You see, you guys are supporting Kiss Move. He's getting furniture, so continue to support this man.
No, this is what happened was
furniture back there.
I said I will get furniture when Nicodemus gets an Xbox, and
every like helps the Kiss Move get some furniture, guys. Just 10 cents a like.
Every like actually.
Yep. See, there it is.
Every like. Yeah.
Oh, let me put that away. Oh, she coming.
What? Who's coming? Who's coming?
My wife.
His wife.
I have it.
Hi, Nicodemus' wife. Nicodemus has an Xbox One S.
She can't hear you.
You know,
Oh,
Jerry.
my God.
You know, Jerry gonna find her on Facebook and message her, right?
Oh yeah, we are friends on Facebook. I'm about to block you.
Put that sexy thing back on the
Snitch.
camera.
I'm about to
He
block
took
you,
the
snitch.
screen cap real quick on the low, just like I got you, bro.
This gonna be good.
I'm just gonna put this out right now. If this video gets 100 likes, Kid Smooth will get a couch behind that chair.
If this video gets 100 likes, I'll donate a pillow or two to Kid Smooth's partner.
So before we go, speaking of donations, before we go, I need to pick the game since I got the system. The deal was that Kiss Move is going to buy me a game. So that was the deal. So now I'm gonna pick the game. So I was thinking between Recore and Gears of War 4. Now, here's the thing about Recore. It's only $40. So it's like, I could get that myself. Gears of War 4, the special edition version.
Nobody said anything about
The special edition version sounds pretty appealing. So I think I'm gonna go with that, Kid Smooth. I would like from the best bot, the #1 guy on Xbox, to purchase me the Gears of War 4 special edition, sir. That's the one I want. I want one with a statue. Can I have one with a statue?
That's awesome. You know, I definitely would do that because Gears of War 4 is a special game, and so no matter what edition you get, it's going to be a special edition because it's Gears of War 4.
Cop out. You work in sales.
Gears of War. Gears of War. You want the Ultimate Edition?
Nah, fam. Gears of War 4. No. Let's not get it twisted. I want the new one. Yes.
Gears 4. Okay.
Gears 4. That's the game I'm picking. Gears 4, sir.
We all need to take a donation up in the Writer's Block chat, and I'll pitch in $5 and get this man Ori in the Blind Forest as well.
Hey, yeah, I appreciate that. Anybody in the chat, anybody listening, if you want to donate to me to get another game on Xbox, I would really appreciate that. I will leave my PayPal link in the description for you guys, so you guys can make sure that you donate to me to get a game. If you guys want to see Nicodemus on Xbox playing these games, you may donate to me. I'll take anything. I like indie games too. Give me an indie game. I'm good.
Give him 80 cents a piece. He good.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm never gonna live this down.
Nicodemus, hurry up and hook the Xbox up so we can get on this party chat. Old man, I know you probably won't be able to turn it on until tomorrow. But
what time is it? I gotta wait for my wife to go to bed.
It's 10 p.m. It's about to be 10 p.m., which means we in here a little bit too long. So also, the Writer's Block podcast, you know, Nicodemus says every time he shows his face, this podcast hits his 1,000 view quota. So we're gonna test that today. This thing better get like 2,000 views. Let's aim for 2,000 views. Even though that's aiming short. Even though because I got like videos that did like 5,000, 6,000. This podcast should do that pretty easily because my face is on camera, and then Nicodemus, his face is momentarily. But you should really do it because he showed that Xbox One S. You should do it. Do it for the Vine. Like the video, share, watch, and subscribe to everybody in the description below. We're about to go bye-bye, right?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
All right, because I feel like turning on this Xbox and showing Nicodemus the works. Yo, you know what I was gonna do? I was gonna do a skit just calling Nicodemus like, "You got that Xbox yet? But I was like, you know what? That would be a little bit creepy. So.
Yeah, it would be very creepy. And when we gonna do this Halo thing?
When Fame get a new finger apparently, so he says his fingers isn't mobile, but that's all you got is Halo. You got Halo 1 through 5.
That's what I got. It's enough. Cause I never played 2. And I never played 5. So.
All right. Well, whenever you want to run the co-op, I don't think I beat Halo 2 on the Master Chief Collection yet.
We can run it this weekend. My wife's going out of town.
Nice. All right, you guys got anything to say before we log out for the night?
Yeah, I got something to say. Check out the 7 Days to Die review, and for the Let's Play fans, we are starting Heavy Rain this Friday. It's gonna be awesome. I've been putting it off too long, but now we're gonna get started for real, for real. So let's do this, guys. I am hype. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, and my man Undead, he needs to freaking put some content on his channel.
I'll get there. It's hard to put out content when you got a year and a month old and a 7-day-old child screaming in the background. I don't think anyone wants to hear that. But great time on the podcast as always, and I will be back next week.
All right, nice. Next week, I'm actually gonna remember that. All right, next week. Yep. Counting on it. Nicodemus, you know I go last. Hurry up.
Oh yeah, okay. You never gonna let me do that outro?
No.
Never
again.
Never on this this channel, huh? No.
My internet died. I came back and rewatched what I missed, and that outro was horrible.
That was just like his. It's the same premise. Anyway, you guys are haters. But yes, thanks so much for watching, guys. Make sure you check us out, all of us out, on TiCGN.com, all the articles that we put out on a daily, weekly basis. Also, check out my humble YouTube channel. I'm really focusing on gameplay right now. Yes, even 80-cent games are getting love on my channel right now. So make sure you come check me out over there. But thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate you guys hitting that like button and all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Xbox, I guess, this weekend.
Yeah, Nicodemus, next time, please let this be the last show you wear a V-neck, okay?
Yeah.
I have to show off my chest. That's what the female demographic asks for. They ask for that. I look at the stats. They ask to see my chest. Yes, I ask to see my chest. That's what they wanted. So you're gonna see. We're gonna get a lot more likes and a lot more views. I'm telling you.
Well,
I'm showing my
so.
face and my chest.
Thank you
I
guys.
will pimp myself out for you guys. That's what I'm here for.
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Thank you guys for checking out episode 30 of the TiC Writers Block. Also check out my Madden review on TiCGN.com. Let me know if you agree with that score. Also, be sure to, if you missed it, if you're just tuning in, hit the rewind button and listen to us talk a whole lot of shit. And make sure you tune in next week, same time, TiC Writers Block, every Tuesday at 8-something p.m. Eastern. That felt good. Oh, no, I'm not done.
Of course.
Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot, and Nicodemus joined us with his new box, which is the best box. Good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. We are out. Peace. I can't find the stop broadcast button. Where is it?
Wow. This is embarrassing.
R.I.P.
Stop
R.I.P.
broadcast. Oh, okay. There we go. Stop.